I mean, listen, After the Final Rose is everything, and they did an incredible job with this finale episode. But then we get the After the Final Rose, right? Those interviews, they have to deal with the press, they have to sit down as a couple, they get put to the test. So we're going to talk about some of the things that have happened more in real time, all things considered, right? From After the Final Rose, or excuse me, from After. They, as always, every year, they go to Jimmy Kimmel, but this time, funny enough, it was actually being hosted by upcoming Bachelor in Paradise and Bachelorette superfan David Spade. He was there to ask them tons of questions, and he had them play a round of the Newlywed game. And if you guys haven't watched all of that, I definitely recommend it. It was really funny. But he did close out this game with a question totally tailored to Blake, totally tailored to Katie. Let's watch this clip, you guys.
Over the course of your shortish relationship, how many times have you made whoopie? And your answer
How many
has to be
times?
less than 100 off. Uh-oh, change it.
Since?
Shoot.
Make sex and making love both count.
Okay.
So,
I think I know.
oh my God, this is terrifying. Who should go first? You go first, Katie. Let's see.
43.
No chance! Katie Louise! I hope that vibrator's in the trash. All right, you go ahead. Let's see. 30.
Yeah, we're in that realm. We're in that realm.
Okay.
Oh,
so that's
my goodness.
Like
Once
every other
month?
day, every other, because they've been together since I want to say May is when the show wraps, right? And then now we're in August.
I think so.
This was probably filmed pretty recently, so I would say every other day. Right?
I mean, listen, this is, I think, I'm telling you guys, the whole Newlywed game was definitely fun. They were absolutely adorable. But this moment in particular obviously stands out. But I think that this is where we're starting to kind of see their like personality as a couple, right? All of these funny, humorous sides of them that like without that show environment, I don't know. I think these two are going to be an absolute hoot to keep up with in the coming weeks, months, maybe years, only time will tell. They also stopped by Good Morning America, and Katie said that she didn't actually think that Blake was going to propose. So there's something. I feel like that's actually really interesting.
Yeah, that is.
She said when he walked up, she looked at his pockets for evidence of a ring box, right? I mean, Blake wears tight pants. And she didn't see anything. So she just thought, okay, he's either ending it or, you know, just gonna say, let's be together. But of course, Blake had stuck the box in his back pocket because, like we mentioned, he wears very tight pants. Katie said that she feels like a weight has been lifted off of their shoulders since the finale has finally aired. And they, of course, are already getting the wedding questions. She says there's no doubt there will be one, but they are taking their time. Gabby, are they gonna go the JoJo and Jordan long engagement re-proposal route, or are they gonna start wedding planning, more the Tayshia and Zach route? What do you think?
That's a good question. I feel like they're gonna go the long engagement route because there's still so much to figure out for them, like just literally logistics wise. Blake is doing the stuff in Africa. Katie, why am I blanking on what she even does for a living? I don't know. But they're gonna have to figure out what where they're
Their
gonna
next
live,
steps are.
how they're gonna say that again.
Where their next steps are. Where are they moving?
Yeah. So tons of next steps to figure out before, you know, you can really even think about planning a wedding. I'm sure they'll kind of get excited right now and things, but I think it's going to be a little bit more on the longer side for those reasons. What about you, Zach? What do you think?
I think they're gonna get, if they are like definitely together forever, because I think it'll be a test. I think the next like few months are definitely gonna be a test. It's gonna be hard for them. I can see them getting married in like a year and a half to 2 years. I know Katie put on her Instagram that next stop was Canada. I'm sure we're gonna get more into it, Fiona, where their next steps are. But I think they'll have like a medium engagement, like a year and a half. I mean, no one's gonna be engaged as long as JoJo and Jordan. They have literally been engaged for like 6 years, okay? And now it's like COVID is no longer an excuse. Like, get married already. I think
Oh my
that
gosh.
but I liked what you said, Fiona, because we really did get to see their personalities. Like, they actually do fit really well together on Jimmy Kimmel, on doing their interviews. Like, they are funny goofballs, and they have a lot in common. So I really hope that they last forever, and I hope that I'm invited to the wedding. I think I can try and finesse my way there.
You kill me. Listen, I actually am going to throw this out there. I think that those two could like get eloped in Africa. I think that they are such free spirits.
Yes.
I feel like they could throw literally anything at us. Any version of events I feel like is possible for them. They're definitely going to keep us on their toes. They did talk to People Magazine as well. They said they're more in love now than ever. Katie thinks that their love story proves that everything happens for a reason. She said she has no regrets, and what they went through strengthened their relationship. The struggles made it all worth it. She did share, she wrote about the fact that they're hard to watch back as well, right? As an individual, of course, but as a couple, there are going to be tough moments when your love stories with other people are airing, but it kind of helped heal. It kind of helped Blake get a full picture of where her head was the entire season. It helped her put some bookends on things. And she said, Blake is passionate and funny. I feel so confident in what we have. I'd do it all over again if it meant I'd get to be with him. Very excited for people to see their relationship in the real world. As for what we're going to see from them moving forward, Katie says, these are her words, they're going to be a power couple that tries to change the world. Looks like they're going to head to Canada. She definitely is interested in living in San Diego. They're kind of giving a non-committal, casual, seems like they haven't landed exactly answer on what the plan is, but they're going to be two countries, two coasts, kind of doing back and forth for as long as they can. Overall thoughts on their future, Gabby. I don't think they need to have it all figured out right this second, but do you think that's gonna work? Canada, San Diego, Africa, just kind of rolling with it? Do their personalities work for that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we even saw on when they were talking to Katie's family, there was a lot of, well, we love each other, but it's all up in the air, right? So now is the time when they're gonna be figuring it out. At least they sort of have the mindset of being very excited and kind of willing to be flexible and do whatever it takes. I don't know how long that lasts, because with, any sort of relationship, whether you meet on TV or not, a lot of that weighs on you, but hopefully they have all the resources all the time and just want to make the effort to make that work in the future.
Yeah, I mean, Zach and Tayshia are making it work. Zach is in New York City. Tayshia kind of moved to New York City other than when she's hosting Bachelorette seasons in New Mexico. So I definitely think that they can play around a little bit, live in Canada, maybe live in Seattle, which is where Katie's from. Katie did kind of troll us online saying she was moving to San Diego and she was looking for apartments like a few weeks ago. That's obviously not true. I think she was really trying to throw us off. I would not put that past her. Fiona, I think it's genius to have an African wedding. I would literally love that for them. If that happens, I will not be invited. Maybe they should move to Africa though. Maybe they could move to Africa part-time. Like, the world is their oyster. They can live wherever they want to, but I think if they want to last forever, they'll probably have to find a home base within the next year. But I think for the next few months, with all this craziness going on, they're going to be really busy. Let them just live their life and see what city they like the most. There's really no rush at the moment to find a permanent home.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. And I have said this 100,000 times. I love this franchise. I love the show. I think it's so much fun. But I do think that if you're gonna make it, you basically have to be like, okay, ring on our finger, let's start dating, because you just have to build a foundation in the real world. So I think that these two have all of the personality pieces, very aligned goals, very aligned interests. There's no reason that they really couldn't end up being one of those mega success stories, even with the Greg of it all, with all of the drama. But they've got to start basically almost from scratch, right? They haven't even been able to. In some interviews, she joked about first things first, we're going to get in the car and drive together. They have not been able to do any normal things. So it's definitely going to be pivotal. It's going to be interesting. Let's grab those whiteboards for one final round, right? This is the final prediction we can make on Katie or Blake. We've kind of already addressed this, so let's get it in writing. Final answers. Are these two gonna make it down or are they break up? You tell me. I'm gonna.
Aw. I mean, I think we only want to put positive thoughts out there. So I'm just gonna make a hashtag.
All right.
Okay, ready?
I drew a
Are we
heart,
ready?
so I don't know if you can tell where this is going.
Hashtag
Oh,
Africa.
I guess I'm the negative
Break
one
up.
here today.
Do you actually think they're gonna break up, Gabby, though?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
Wait, really?
Gabby, tell us why.
there's so many reasons why it could possibly work out, and it seems very like they're excited. But I don't know. I just think they're, like, foundation-wise, I think they're too similar that once they like start dealing with some, you know, crap that happens in the real world, that I don't know. I just see them butting heads a lot because there's such, you know, hot-headed, that type A personality, and it works when you're having fun and you're, you know, enjoying life. But when it gets hard, I feel like that might be an issue long term. Sorry, I don't want to be negative. I of course wish, or you know,
We love
wanna
the
hope it
realism.
lasts. but
Honestly,
but-
Gabby, you're probably saying what a lot of people watching might be listening. There is a lot of people that really don't think they're gonna last. But I mean, I'm just putting hashtag Africa because this is what I want for their future. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
I think hashtag Africa is definitely going to happen. I also think, listen, I'm like such a romantic. I'm like, yeah, they're definitely going to get married. But I think you really are onto something, Gabby, because only truly like living and experiencing real things together 24/7 as a couple is going to give us this answer. I cannot wait to see where their journey continues to take them, and of course all of us, because we're not going to stop following them. What a crazy season, you guys. I cannot believe it is over. I literally feel like just yesterday we were predicting what was going to happen with all of her men. Don't think any of us could have predicted this. It has certainly been quite the season. I definitely agree with you, Zachary. She delivered an amazing season of The Bachelorette overall. We have Michelle to look forward to. We have Paradise right around the corner. So for now, you guys, let us know in the comments your final thoughts on Katie's season of The Bachelorette. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you do. Make sure you ring the bell so you can keep up with all things Bachelor Nation with us. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the incredible Zachary Reality and Gabby Gonta. If you want to keep up with us, be sure to check out our socials there on the screen right now. Thanks for tuning in live with us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.